Hi there, my name is Jim Turner. Today I'm going to do a couple of things. So what we got here is just regular old table sugar and a regular old coffee grinder. And so the thing is here with the coffee grinder is you don't want to put too much sugar in there at once. It'll burn up your motor. Trust me, I know. Right? So, maybe that much to where you can still see the blade, right? So you can just barely still see the top of the ball of the blade assembly. I wouldn't go any more than that. Sugar is dense, right? And so you keep running it. What I did just a few minutes ago is I kept running it until I had equivalent to powdered sugar. And so by getting that equivalent to powdered sugar, right? Looks like powdered sugar is smoky. See how it's smoking up? Smoking. That's what you want in the hive. Right? You want it to, you don't want it to fall down like sugar. It's just going to go right into the bottom screen board. I have what's called a bottom screen board. So it'll go right through the floor onto another floor. And it'll bypass the whole purpose and intent that I'm trying to achieve. And that is to get that smoke, that sugary smoke on the wings and the hairs and the bodies of the bees to create that grooming culture in there. And once that starts, once that grooming culture starts, yeah, the varroa mites are pretty much gonna go down, 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 down. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to pull the panel. It's been about 4 days since I pulled the last panel and did a sugar shake. And so today I'm going to do that again. And the reason why I'm doing it such a short time span is because I saw, like, I'm estimating. I got pretty good at it during the last fall and winter, estimating how many mice I'm seeing just by kind of getting a close-up looking, And I verified that by actually saying, I wonder how close my counts are, my estimations. So I actually counted them one by one, just so I can get a pretty good sense of how many dots I see and how many varroa mites it might be. Anyway, so what I'm going to do today is just do the same thing as I did about 4 days ago. Pull the panel and see how many mites are in there. The last time was about 150 or so, give or take one or two. What's the reading there, Spock? 2.314, Captain. We're not going to be that accurate. Close enough is close enough. So, there. And so, what my goal is to get that down to 0. And so right now I'm gonna work for the next couple of months to bring that down to 0 going into the winter. Now that's going to be almost impossible because there's constantly mites coming in. They're going out. There's mites all over the flowers, wherever there's places that they're landing out there, and mites are being dropped off of other bees, and they're jumping off on bees from another hive. This area is infested with varroa mites. So I'm not going to eliminate it, but I'm going to get it so close that my beehive is going to be just fine, most likely, right? And that is the key when it comes to the varroa mite world that the whole world has to deal with. We all have to deal with it. So please subscribe, thumbs up, ring the bell, leave a comment. You have something to add, I appreciate comments. I give everything deep thought. I research everything. Go all the way down that rabbit hole, look for that rabbit. Are you down here? Yes, I am. Get up here. So I'm going to go out there and pull the panel and then do a sugar shake and then next 4 days or so, I'll do it again. And I'll let you see how the process works, going from 150, whether it's going up, oh man, now I'm seeing over 200, or whether this system is bringing it down. And the proof is in the pudding, right? If I have to use acetic acid, I'll do that if it comes down to it, or I got to put some sort of chemical in there to save my hive come July or August or whatever. Yeah, acetic acid, here it comes. All right, here we go.